Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the cheapest chest rig on Amazon. Everybody's looking for a deal, everybody's looking to spend the least amount of money, biggest bang for the buck, things like that. Is this it? Well, you decide. So this is the NC Star chest rig in woodland camo. And before we get into this, let me tell you the guidelines that I went off of in order to find this chest rig. Now I made some rules for myself because this is not actually the least expensive chest rig on Amazon. There are ones that are less expensive, not much, but less expensive than this. But what I was looking for had to have at least 50 reviews, had to hold at least a 4-star or higher rating, and it had to hold magazines. And what I mean by had to hold magazines, there are a bunch of administrative chest rigs that just have like an admin pouch here or a map pouch, and they don't hold any magazines, they don't hold any tools, they don't hold anything other than what's in the admin pouch. So maybe a hunting chest rig, things like that. This had to hold magazines, at least rifle magazines, and have some other administrative purposes as well. Now, due to fluctuating prices, I don't know what it's going to be when you see it, when you see this video, but I paid $26 for this. And they had them as cheap as $24, but I wanted woodland camo, and so I paid the extra few bucks for it. Still under 30 bucks, still the least expensive within those guidelines. Now, it is getting windier out. I've done what I can to protect the microphone, but if the audio breaks up a little bit, I apologize. I can't control Mother Nature. So why would you pick a chest rig over body armor, and what's the difference? Well, the biggest difference is chest rigs don't hold armor. There is no protection with a chest rig. Now you can wear a chest rig over a slick or a slip carrier or a carrier, even if it's a tactical like Molly carrier that has no pouches on it. You can wear it over top of that. If you still need the protection, many people have done that in the past, and it's not a bad option. Or if you are in a situation where you don't expect gunfire, but you need maybe a few magazines, just in case, you know, just in case. Otherwise, there's really no difference between the two. Many chest rigs like this one have the pouches sewn into place. You can't move the pouches around, unlike body armor where you can generally place pouches and pockets and mag pouches and things like that wherever you want and put hydration on your back and all that. Now, as far as on your back, it is completely open on your back. Again, no protection, but these fare well when trying to also wear a backpack. So if you're wearing a backpack, something smaller like this that doesn't have the obstruction on the back may be the option for you. Chest rigs are generally a lighter weight option. If you have a lot of hill climbing and mountain climbing to do, chest rig may be for you. If you're going to be out for very short periods of time, and again, not really expecting a firefight, a chest rig may be for you. But what it really boils down to is, do you believe you need protection at that point or not? That's sort of my take on chest rigs. Now, the way I have this sort of set up right now is, I think, not too indifferent than what many people might. I have just a few rifle mags here, AR mags. The AR mags do sit sort of deep in the pouches. They're a little hard to get to. A single AK mag in each one works better, and when I say single, the doubling up works, but they are very tight and tend to catch on each other. Whereas with the AR mags, they're less tight, they don't catch on each other, but they sit very deep. They have these elastic, Velcro and elastic keepers. You can take these completely off if you like, or keep them on. This bungee here is nice and secure, doesn't pull off. I put a Baofeng radio with the antenna up here through the shoulder loops. The shoulder pads have a small amount of padding on them, nothing too heavy. You can easily wear a jacket or a heavy shirt over this. I would say that the padding is maybe 1/8 of an inch thick, maybe a little bit thicker. In here has some loops up through here, so if you do have a hydration pack on and want to bring the tube down through the loops, you can do so. Has an admin pouch right here that is fairly deep. You can keep a pistol in there, your map reading stuff, maps, and various small more flat items in there. If you get the real bulky stuff in there, you're going to have it pressing up against your body, maybe uncomfortable. In this side, I have a pair of binoculars. You can keep binoculars, of course, map reading stuff, monocular, compass, things like that in this pouch. It does Velcro down, and it also clips with these little swift clips. On this side, I have medical. I have just about everything you'd need as far as a trauma kit in there. I'm not going to pull everything out. There are little loops here and here that you can put a D-ring on, or some sort of a carabiner to carry gloves, you know, an S-beaner or something like that to carry gloves, to hang whatever, hang your ranger beads off of. But there are little loops here that you can do that with as well. Now, you don't have to use all the pouches for magazines. They fit other things. You can put your hydration in there. For me, it's some Monster. You can put your hydration in there. You can put a bottle of water in there. Bottle of water also fits. You can put a couple of pistol mags in there if you like, but anything really that fits in here, like you see a radio in here, magazines there. I'm sure, and I hadn't tried this yet, so you're going to see it for the first time, I'm sure a tourniquet will fit in there just fine. Tourniquet fits in there just fine. You don't have to have the flap over it, but you can also put like one of those AR-15 mag pouch style medical kits in there as well, to just pull out if you want to use these pouches for something else. As far as quality, NC Star isn't known for high quality things, and that's why their stuff isn't expensive. This isn't, I don't think this is a type of Cordura. It feels more like a canvas or something like that, but it is not, I don't believe, that ripstop or Cordura type material. For comfort, it's fine. You know, if you wear these things right, you're not going to have too much pressure on your hips or shoulders, things like that. So for comfort, it's fine. Now, before we get to the tailgate and do some closer up views of some of the stitching and things like that, I did an IR test with it. It didn't do badly, with the exception of all of these areas around here where the stitching is. All these bands, like at the top of the pouches and at the flap here, this band right here, those showed up a lot. Those showed up really bad with IR, but the body of it, the actual pouches and the body of the carrier, did actually very well, in my opinion, under IR. Removal, to put on and off, is very easy. You just undo this strap, and it comes on and off very lightweight. So here it is. I took all the magazines and radio out and stuff like that for this. Again, it's multicam. The camouflage matches up pretty good. It's a little lighter than this True Spec Boonie, so you can kind of see that there. The True Spec Boonie overall did better than the chest rig did under IR, and you saw that in the video. But here's your 3 mag pouches. They are double mag pouches. These Velcro in and out. You can remove these. Again, that's 1, 2, 3. Velcro on the outside and inside. Here is the administrative pouch, or this is really the admin pouch, but it just buttons down. There's no Velcro to it, and it has like a rubber lining in it that makes it somewhat waterproof. The right side pouch, again, Velcro, clip, loop. The other one, Velcro, clip, loop. You can see here that they have good, not only box stitching, but X stitching, where the shoulder straps meet the body. The inside is very plain. There's no Velcro on it. You can't wear this as a placard on body armor at all, but you can see the stitching again here and there, along with some pretty decent stitching in from the strap to the shoulder strap. It's completely adjustable here, down to really small to really big. Same thing with the waist strap. The waist strap has a bunch of good stitching right through here that ensures that it's not going to rip off. So something that I did forget to mention was drain holes in the mag pouches and in these side pouches. There's drain holes, riveted drain holes there for cleaning it out and blowing it out, and of course not holding water. What do I think of this overall as a $26, $25 piece of kit? I think for the money, it's okay. There are things that I would prefer to see, of course, in a higher end piece of equipment, like between the mag pouches, there's only a single line of stitching. There's no real bar tacking or anything like that. There's no heavy stitching keeping this from ripping apart. I'm pretty sure if I really tried my hardest, I'd be able to rip this apart. But again, we're talking about a $26 chest rig, not a $100+ like Haley Strategic or something like that. So I expect it's made the way I would expect a $26 chest rig to be made. Now, is this chest rig right for you? I don't know. I can't make that call. I'm just telling you what I see and how it's functioned for me. It's functioned for me fine. I haven't had any fraying. I haven't had anything rip off of it or anything like that. I think there are some things that make this definitely a more budget and more cheaply made item than some of the higher end ones. Now where I put this in my collection of stuff, I put this as a backup rig. This is nothing that I'm going to use as a primary option. I have body armor and other chest rigs for that, but I would use this absolutely, probably load it up, hang it up somewhere, and use this as a secondary or tertiary option to the other stuff. If I couldn't get to that other stuff, or if I was in a situation where I had to throw somebody a chest rig so that they could get behind a gun, this is something that I would give to them. So there you go. That is my review of the cheapest chest rig on Amazon. It is a NC Star chest rig. Again, very much a budget item, but for less than 30 bucks, I think you're actually getting a pretty decent piece of kit. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you want more videos from me. Tell me if you want me to start a series on these sort of budget items, the cheapest on Amazon type series, because I think it's something that I can afford to do. I don't make much money on YouTube, so it's one of those things where I have to make my content based around what I'm able to afford, and this is something that I can definitely do. So go ahead and leave that comment down below. Comment pretty much anything down below and help me fight that YouTube algorithm that keeps trying to push my channel out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks to all my patrons. You guys are awesome. You guys definitely make this channel work. To anybody out there that wants to support the channel, there's affiliate links and things like that down below, as well as Patreon itself. It is the easiest way to support the channel, plus you get some perks in the process. Thank you for watching, everybody, and we'll talk to you later.